Getting a job with a criminal record can seem impossible, but there is one organization dedicated to helping ex-cons in our state do just that. Washington's Most Wanted's Perella Lewis goes inside the only place in the United States offering these services.
We can have somebody up and running in a week.
Welcome to Conviction Careers. They offer people like David Kalitsky a second chance.
In 2007, I was convicted of Berg in the first degree with sexual motivation, which I was using drugs and alcohol heavily, and broke into a house to attempt a sexual offense, and I didn't go through with it.
David is a level 3 sex offender asking for a chance to prove himself.
I'm done getting into trouble. I grew up in prison this time. It took losing my mom on August 18th for me to get a whole new outlook on life.
He's just one of the 200 people who come to Conviction Careers for help every year.
We help anybody with something in their background that would inhibit them from passing a background check.
Dick Sinkovich runs the organization and says they have a 90% success rate no matter the crime.
9 out of the 10 people that came through here last year got a job.
That's because they help people like Francisco explain their criminal history to a future employer, which isn't an easy thing to do.
They help you, with your resume, filling your resume, like a letter of explanation explaining why I committed this crime and the degree of the crime.
They also conduct fake interviews to help prepare for all kinds of questions.
You have a weakness in this area? What would it be and how would you fix it?
And in the practice interview, we try to put some pressure on them. We record them, which is pressure by itself. And then we ask them 16 of the Forbes most commonly asked interview questions. And they have them ahead of time, so they have a chance to be prepared. And then we give them a real good critique on what they did right and what they didn't.
It's pressure needed to compete when the odds are stacked against you. But for those willing to show up and do the work, Sinkovich says it's worth it.
We just get them to realize that their conviction's always going to be there. It's never going to go away. And we're going to teach them how to compete and win against everybody else in spite of that. And that's what it takes to get a job.
If nobody's ever heard of this place, I recommend for them to come here. I think this will benefit them, if not people around you and your family.
Look, if it can keep any of those people from ever going back to crime or being on Washington's Most Wanted, we are huge supporters of it. Sinkovich says it only takes about a week to get a person ready for an interview, and their services are absolutely free. If you have a felony conviction and you'd like a second chance, or if you would like to donate to help this nonprofit and help turn lives around, just go to our website, catchwmw.com. Look for Perella's story for more information.